Ever feel like the gap between where you are and where you want to be is just too big? Like the mountain is so high, you don't even know where to start climbing? Maybe you've told yourself, when things settle down, then I'll focus, then I'll commit. But life rarely settles down. If you've ever felt stuck in that all or nothing mindset, waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, or the perfect level of motivation, this one's for you. Success doesn't come from giant leaps. It comes from small, intentional steps taken consistently over time. The ones that seem so small, they almost feel like they shouldn't matter, but they do. Today, I want to talk to you about the power of small daily wins and how they can completely change the game for your confidence, your momentum, and your results. So let's break it down into three parts. First, why consistency beats intensity. We often think that if we just push hard enough, one big burst of effort will finally break through. But here's the problem with intensity: it burns hot and then it burns out. Consistency, on the other hand, builds something sustainable. It creates trust with yourself. It rewires your brain to expect success because you're showing up for you again and again. Think about it like this: you don't get stronger by going to the gym once and lifting the heaviest weight you can find. You get stronger by showing up regularly, building reps, and increasing your strength little by little. The same goes for breaking old patterns and cycles. It's not about waiting for the big moment. It's about proving to yourself each day that you follow through on the small ones. And the more you follow through, the more your mind starts to believe, this is who I am now. Second, small wins to start with. So, what does that actually look like? A small win could be speaking up and sharing your opinion in one conversation, saying no to something that drains your energy, writing down three things you're grateful for each morning, getting outside for a 10-minute walk to clear your head, spending 5 minutes in prayer, reflection, or journaling. Small doesn't mean insignificant. The key here isn't the size of the action, it's the follow through. It's showing yourself that your word to yourself means something. Pick one thing that feels meaningful and doable for you right now, not next week, not when life gets easier, not when you feel ready, now. Because small wins done daily create momentum, and momentum builds confidence. Third, celebrate wins to reinforce confidence. This is the piece most people skip, and it's one of the most important. You have to celebrate your wins, even the small ones. Why? Because celebration signals to your brain, this matters, let's do it again. It's how we rewire the pattern of self criticism into one of self trust. Celebration doesn't have to mean throwing a party either. It could be as simple as saying out loud, I'm proud of myself for showing up today. Doing a little happy dance after you check something off your list. Taking a moment to breathe it in and acknowledge your effort, not just the outcome. Because here's what happens when you celebrate: you reinforce the identity of someone who follows through. You become someone who expects success because you're giving yourself credit where it's due. And that energy, it compounds. Little by little, you stop questioning if you're capable and you start knowing that you are. So let's recap the power of small daily wins. First, consistency beats intensity. Small steps repeated often create real change. Second, start with simple wins that feel doable right now. And last, celebrate those wins to reinforce your confidence and build momentum. And remember, you don't have to climb the whole mountain today. You don't have to solve everything in one giant leap. Just take the next step and then the next one. The magic is in the movement, not waiting for the perfect plan. If this message spoke to you, drop a comment and share this with someone who could use the reminder. And if you're done repeating the same cycles, and ready to create something different, click the link below or in my bio to book your free clarity call. You've got this, and I'll see you in the next video.